10 symptoms of vitamin D deficiency. We've all had days when we feel very tired or out of sorts, but if you're constantly catching colds, feeling depressed more often than usual, or even losing your hair, it could be a sign that you're vitamin D deficient. In this video, you will find about 10 signs that your body is severely deficient in this unique vitamin. But before you start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications. As we said, vitamin D is a completely unique vitamin. Unlike others, vitamin D functions like hormones, and your body produces them from cholesterol. Like other vitamins, you can get vitamin D from food, but your body also produces it when you spend time in the sun. That's why it's called the sunshine vitamin, and that's what makes it really special. Unfortunately, 40% of Americans don't get enough vitamin D, and 15% of the world's population is vitamin D deficient. Most people don't get enough vitamin D because of unhealthy eating habits. People also spend more time indoors these days. When they do go outside, they use a lot of sunscreen. Of course, there is nothing wrong with protecting yourself from skin cancer, but there is a delicate balance when it comes to going out in the sun. We definitely need sunlight, but not too much sunlight. What are some symptoms of vitamin D deficiency? Vitamin D deficiencies are not easily detected, so you may not realize it until it is really damaging your system. So watch out for these signs that indicate low vitamin D levels. 10. You get sick often. Vitamin D plays one of the most important roles in your body, such as keeping your immune system strong. If you have enough of this vitamin, your system can effectively fight off the infections and viruses that make you sick. In recent years, there have been many large-scale studies showing a proven link between vitamin D deficiency and respiratory infections such as bronchitis, pneumonia, and the common cold, but that's not all. Other studies have also shown that the minimum recommended daily dose of vitamin D supplements is 1,000 units. With a recommended daily dose of 4,000 units, it has been found to significantly reduce the risk of developing respiratory infections. 9. You feel tired all the time. Many different things can cause fatigue. Vitamin D deficiency is certainly one of them. One woman had headaches and complained of chronic fatigue. When she had a blood test, doctors found that her vitamin D level was 5.9 nanograms per milliliter. This was extremely low because a healthy person should have no less than 20 nanograms per milliliter. She was given vitamin D supplements, and after a while the level rose to 39 nanograms per milliliter. Her fatigue and headaches disappeared. 8. You suffer from chronic back pain and aching bones. Therefore, in addition to your bones, pain in your back may also indicate low vitamin D levels. In a study of more than 9,000 older women with chronic, sometimes debilitating, life-crippling back pain, researchers discovered that their problems were caused by vitamin D deficiency. A similar study found that people with low vitamin D levels were twice as likely to have pain in their ribs, legs, and joints. 7. You complain of decreased bone density. Not getting enough vitamin D can also lead to decreased bone density. Remember, sunlight helps your bones absorb calcium. This makes them beautiful and strong. People with reduced bone density often believe that they don't have enough calcium in their body, but vitamin D deficiency can also be a problem. In a study published in the journal BitLife Health on Health in Midlife, researchers found a link between low vitamin D levels and bone density in 1,100 menopausal and postmenopausal women who participated in the study. 6. You have skin problems. We talked about how vitamin D levels negatively affect your immune system. One of the many consequences of a weakened immune system is that your skin cells are likely to start producing more fat. This can, of course, lead to clogged pores and acne. Another skin problem that can be caused by a lack of vitamin D in your system is psoriasis, which is a condition in which parts of your body are covered with a dry patch of skin. In many cases, as soon as people with these problems increase their vitamin D levels, their condition improves. 5. You have problems with excess weight. We can add weight problems to the list of signs that your body needs more vitamin D. Studies have shown that people who have enough vitamin D in their system lose weight more easily, and those who don't not only have a hard time losing excess weight, but also gain it back easily. This is because vitamin D acts as a hormone that affects other hormones, including those responsible for appetite and the storage of body fat. 4. Your wounds heal very slowly. Vitamin D increases the production of special compounds that are vital in the wound healing process. These compounds are responsible for skin regeneration. Vitamin D also plays a very active role in fighting infections and controlling inflammation. Both of these are very important for a proper healing process. A 2012 study on the effects of vitamin D on skin repair found that patients with leg ulcers experienced a 28% reduction in the size of their ulcers after taking vitamin D supplements. 3. Your hair falls out. If you think the cause of hair loss is just stress or genetics, you need an explanation. Research has shown that severe hair loss, especially in women and children, can be caused by vitamin D deficiency. 2. You are depressed. Depression can be caused by hundreds of different factors, but the importance of vitamin D deficiency, especially for the elderly, cannot be overstated. In fact, 65% of studies on the subject have found an association between depression and low vitamin D levels. Taking vitamin D supplements, especially when depression is seasonal, has often improved the course of the condition. 1. You complain of muscle aches. Like many things on this list, the causes of muscle aches and pains are very difficult to pinpoint. However, vitamin D deficiency may be one of them. In 2014, researchers at Bern University Hospital in Bern, Switzerland, found that 71% of people suffering from chronic muscle pain were vitamin D deficient. Vitamin D receptors are already present in our nerve cells, and it is these receptors that make us feel pain. So the less vitamin D in the body, the more pain one feels. The fact that high doses of vitamin D supplements can reduce different types of pain in people with vitamin D deficiency is both interesting and encouraging. In a 2015 study of 120 children with both increased pain and vitamin D deficiency, researchers found that participants experienced a 60% reduction in pain after taking a single dose of the vitamin. So which groups of people are at higher risk of vitamin D deficiency? People who are at higher risk of developing vitamin D deficiency or who are more prone to it are people aged 55 and over, office workers who spend most of their time indoors, people with dark skin, people with inflammatory bowel disease, people who do not eat fish or dairy products, people with high levels of body fat, people who live far from the equator and do not get enough sunlight all year round, people who use too much sunscreen. If you belong to one of these groups, we recommend that you see your doctor. And why is vitamin D not so important? If you have a vitamin D deficiency but are not aware of it, you need to know that the deficiency can progress and lead to some bad health problems. Bone softening in children and bone curvatures in adults can lead to different types of cancer, such as prostate, breast or colon cancer, cardiovascular, autoimmune or neuromuscular diseases, diabetes, chronic pain, osteoporosis. Which foods are rich in vitamin D? Fatty fish such as salmon, as well as herring and sardines. Just 1 teaspoon of fish oil contains 450 IU of vitamin D. Canned tuna contains not only vitamin D, but also vitamin K and niacin. Oysters are low in calories and rich in nutrients, including vitamin D. Shrimp contains both vitamin D and beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. Mushrooms synthesize vitamin D when exposed to UV light and ghee. Of course, dairy is a must. Now that you know how to calculate, do you think you are vitamin D deficient? If you found our video useful, press like and share it with your friends. Stay healthy and happy. See you again soon.